Boots on the ground, put it down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stock Scoop. I'm Mickey Dee. This is where our baby knockouts knock out the stock market competition. Thank you once again for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. It is wild out there. I'll tell you are you enjoying this bull market? Our bull markets in rare earths, our bull markets in gold and silver. There's just bull markets everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Uranium. Well, let me give you some good advice, good information, some good researched information today. I hope you guys are really enjoying this volatility right now. They don't go up every day, they come down, ladies and gentlemen, up and down. But if you get a 15 to 20% correction in a bull market, you and your stockbroker, your money manager, your advisor, you guys get together and you talk about it a little bit because that may be a time to add. I don't give stock advice, but I'm just telling you, when the stocks go down in a bull market, sometimes it's a good time to pick some up. And right now, you know, we're have a lot of volatility. Your job could be volatile, a lot of volatility. They're laying people off. Uh, Let them figure it out in Washington. We'll see, we'll see. But we have some 99. We have our 99-cent sale. Let me show you the books right now that are 99 cents that you can go click on right now in the description area into that link, and you can get them right now. There's a lot of good stuff out there, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of good stuff. Make sure you hit like also. Like, hit that thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thank you guys for hitting it last time. I'm growing it a little bit. It's still not that 100 like you guys gave me on my birthday, when you showed a lot of love. But let's take a look. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, once again for joining me. If you're not involved with this gold and silver super cycle right now, all-time highs we're getting ready to hit in silver, all-time highs in gold, ladies and gentlemen, nominal all-time high. Anyway, junior silver mining stocks ready to explode, possible 1,000% gains. There are 16 baby knockouts in there that were under 50 cents but are exploding now, ladies and gentlemen. A couple have even gone on to bigger pastures, onto the NASDAQ. But there are still some that are under $1 right now. They've been moving from a quarter to 50 cents to $1. They're really starting to catch on now. Make sure you get a copy of this, ladies and gentlemen. There's a free link there. Make sure you get a copy because this book is one of the top books in the country right now, ladies and gentlemen. One of the top books in the country. Also, gold and silver penny stocks, 10 low risk, high reward stocks right now. You will have definitely be able to get something for your watch list right there when you read and look at the projects and the different things, different stocks in there. Also, with Lawrence Stripling and Joseph Tripp, also give them credit, also, ladies and gentlemen. But 99 cents, gold and silver penny stocks, 10 low risk, high reward stocks, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get a copy of that one. Make sure you also get a copy of Invest in Gold Today Without Being Cheated. The link will be there, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, a lot of scams come out right now around the time when gold and silver go up. We have record debt, increased money supply, interest rates are fluctuating, about to go down, and that's going to be very good for our gold and silver. It'll be a lot of market volatility, but make sure you get a copy of Invest in Gold Today Without Being Cheated. You'll know the companies to go to, and you'll know also the little cheap tricks out there that they try and cheat you with, as Lawrence Stripling told us before, which stocks, which coins to buy and stuff. Also, ladies and gentlemen, silver investing in the silver state, Nevada mining companies ready to shine. This book has a compilation of uh, miners that are in Nevada. As you know, Nevada is one of the friendliest jurisdictions in the world, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you definitely get a copy of that, Silver Investing in the Silver State. Let's segue over to uranium. How to invest in uranium now. Remember, it's the only book banned over in Germany. It has several stocks in there, but there's a list at the very back that has 10 uranium companies that will benefit and that are the top companies right now from this nuclear energy renaissance right now, ladies and gentlemen. Uranium is needed all over the world. The Russians have said, oh, we're not going to give America any more of that cheap, nasty, dirty, cheap uranium over there with Putin. But, we got somebody in the White House maybe that can work something out, the deal maker of deal makers. So we'll see how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. But uranium will be hot as nuclear reactors are built all over the world. We go to a clean energy policy all over the world. You'll see how that pans out, ladies and gentlemen. We think it'll do very, very well with our baby knockouts, uranium baby knockouts, ladies and gentlemen. Also, people have asked me, Mickey D, I want to do some covered calls. I want to do some options, man. Generate monthly cash without danger. Covered call is a book here, a short read, ladies and gentlemen, that you will understand a little bit about the options market, and especially one of my favorite options plays, which are covered calls, sell covered calls, ladies and gentlemen. This is a favorite of many that I've traded with over the years. Also, covered calls, the Income Academy way. Also, there's two books. People give you, never mind this one, 99 cents. You get your education on, you learn. Just because somebody read it and they didn't think it was good for them, they probably advanced, have probably been doing it for 20 to 30 years or 50 years. This is a basic book for someone that has never traded options or done covered calls before. This is for you. So make sure you get a copy of Covered Calls, the Income Academy way, ladies and gentlemen. Also, make sure you get a copy of Popular Candlesticks Patterns Used by the Millionaires, Chart Strategies Revealed. Now, there are popular chart patterns, ladies and gentlemen, that repeat themselves, rinse and repeat, that you can benefit from once you learn these chart patterns, ladies and gentlemen. Get your copy of this book so you will definitely be able to know what those patterns are, ladies and gentlemen. That's part of our 99-cent store, our 99-cent sale, and there are much, much more, ladies and gentlemen. But that's going to do it for today with the 99 cents. Also, there's a possibility that the covered calls, along with the two covered call books, along with uh, popular candlestick patterns used by millionaires, those books, ladies and gentlemen, may be the second. Not today, the first, October 1st, but they may be the second also. We'll see if they start the second, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. Thanks you once again for joining me. This super commodities bull market, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be one for the history books. You're going to see uranium go up so high, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see gold go up so high. You're going to see silver. You're going to see some of these stocks. You're going to see these rare earths right now that are needed all over the world, ladies and gentlemen, especially in the West where we have no supply chain. They're going to go way up, ladies and gentlemen. So hang in there. They don't go up every day. They go up and they go down. There's going to be a lot of volatility, and commodities throughout history have had a lot of volatility, ladies and gentlemen. You can deviate into other areas, but we're going to be strong in the areas that we know that we've been researching for years, and we've had prior trades in these areas, guys. It doesn't make us an expert because we've traded uranium in the last 3 uranium bull markets. That just makes us old, but experienced and wise. That's what one of my subscribers said. Mickey D, you kind of know what's going on. But that's a good thing. So I to grow out a little bit of the gray, start growing out my gray because it's going to be getting cold here, maybe in the winter time here in a little while. So we'll see. It's still hurricane season. It's still a little warmish. But we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. The description area will have the book links. You can just hit the link, 99 cents, 99 cents. Get them all. Don't just get, that's what people do. They get all Mickey D's books. For $10, you can get thousands of dollars of research, for just a few dollars. We're kind of in a recession. People are losing their job. Government don't know what's going on. People gonna lose their medical. People gonna need money. So, what better way than to become a baby knockout investor? Also, don't discount the baby knockout newsletter. That has the latest information in it. It has some great stock picks in the baby knockout newsletter. And you can get that. You watch any video and or you can just like some of the guys the other day, you just go to Cash App, Mickey Dee, DEE 100, and send $99 and say, you're on the list immediately. You get the next copy within hours. So you can do that too. Or you can go to PayPal and use PayPal. But you, for $99 for 1 year of the Baby Knockout newsletter, and get up to date and get the Baby Knockouts early before we even talk about them. What about that 11-cent gold and silver baby? What did I tell you it was going to do? And within a month, well, that's just Mickey being Mickey in the Baby Knockout newsletter. But that is one of our gold and silver plays. We're switching out 80%, 90% year to date gold and silver baby knockouts for stocks that can do better. That's the kind of market it is. 80% in a half year is not good enough. Well, that's the way it goes, man. And we're switching them out. If your baby knockout is not moving in this market, if your rare earth baby knockout is not moving in this market, switch it out. If your gold and silver baby knockout is not moving in this market, it's got to go, man. It's got to. We don't chase them. We replace them. So that's what we're gonna do. This is about pennies and patience. Have the patience, ladies and gentlemen. Pennies and patience. You don't have to have a lot of money. Open you an account and do what you have to do for you and your family, ladies and gentlemen. It's just like opening up a bank account. They want your name and your number and your ID card. And guess what? If something happens to you, guess what? I'm not a lawyer, but I've seen so many people get in trouble, and some of those guys even go to jail. And when they get out of jail, what do they come back to? Their stock accounts. They're sometimes. You think they're going to change the laws for you or for me? I don't think so. So it's just a little note, just a little caveat for you, ladies and gentlemen. They ain't changing nothing for you, and they ain't changing nothing for me. So you need strength, you need energy, ladies and gentlemen. You need guidance. Look up, because that's where you're going to get it from. God bless you and your family. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the trading week. Make sure you go to that description area and get those books for 99 cents. That and so many more, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.